one adventuring party will go out seeking fame, fortune, and glory. But there is one piece missing. Could it be you? Welcome to It's Your Role.
Hello! Hello! We've only got one set of lights on, Max! We've only got one set of lights on! That's planned. No, it's not. Hello and welcome to It's Your Role, the improvised D&D adventure. Come on, we can do better than that. The improvised D&D adventure. There we go. So, we'll start by first asking, how many of you, put your hands up if you've played D&D or watched D&D before? Oh, yes! And how many of you have never heard of D&D, never played it, never seen it? Oh, you guys are shafted and outnumbered. And I like that a lot. Anyway, that's great to know. So, basically, D&D, and what we do here is I have prepared an adventure as best I can. It's also my first time I'm doing it, and I'm shitting myself. So that's brilliant, isn't it? Exactly. So we'll see how it goes. And these guys here have no idea what I prepared, and I have no idea what they're going to do. So together, we have no idea. So we'll see how that goes, shall we? But first off, we have our new player, new cast member, Chloe Campbell!
Hello.
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 Hello. Hello. Next, we have a regular, a veteran, Edward Shook!
Yeah! Hello,
There we go.
hello.
Wonderful. But, we seem to have lost a player on the way. Well, maybe some of you, or one of you, could come in handy. So, as you were coming in, you might have noticed a sign-up sheet. Some of you, foolishly, signed up. And here, I have it. Ooh. Thank you. Right, now, we are going to roll this big-ass golden dice. When we first did it, it did hit someone in the head, so you cannot sue us. It's happened before, you now know. Okay? Secondly, and most importantly, veterans, may I add, covering their drinks.
Mind your drinks,
know
people.
This might twat your drink and go everywhere. And we will not replace it, because we don't have that type of money, guys.
Nope.
This is fringe. Come on. Right, so, are we ready?
Yes!
Come on, guys. Are we ready?
Yeah!
And go! Watch your drinks.
Oh, no.
The went. The veterans fucked it. Go on.
Oh, no, the other way! No!
Lift it up.
We have to
Over
go
here.
that
Over there. Twat it over there.
I'm gonna have that! Over here,
This way,
quickly!
yes. What's it landed on? 3. Oh.
All right, let's see.
Roots.
Come
on up,
Roots! The man
Brilliant.
who threw the dice in the other direction.
Yes, he didn't want picked. Right, Rubes, great.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you go over here and say our lovely tech man while I sort through some other housekeeping and bits and bobs. I keep knocking into this. I will die tonight. Do not worry. Or they might. Who knows?
Oh.
Right, so that's covered.
Worrying.
Right. So, all you other lovely people, we're doing the chalice of names. So, for NPCs, I will be pulling out of this. I hope you've stitched me up good and proper, because I need that right now. I'm buzzing. Right, so we also have some magical items hidden in the audience. We were careless, we lost them. Okay, so can you look underneath your seats and tell me if anyone has found a magical item? It will probably be a musical instrument. Budget. Great.
One there.
Anybody else?
Ooh.
Anyone else? Oh, brilliant. Right, so these magical items are linked to our players. And when you play them, it will force them to do the opposite of what they said. You get to play this in each half. So the first half and the second half, okay? That's really important. Let's have a test run. So let's say, Ed, you want to do something.
For example, I might say, I'm going to wander along here and I'm going to, hello, welcome. Good timing. Sorry. Move us back. I might be walking along and I might decide to myself, I'm going to shoot an arrow at my enemy that's standing in front of me. And then
Someone play Ed's instrument? Is brilliant.
I would hear that and I would say, actually no, I'm going to fire an arrow at my companion here.
Brilliant.
Thanks.
Why not?
We all
Thanks very
understand that? Great. It will probably cock me up as well. Anyway, There we are. So, now we get to speak to the guest. Sorry, sir, what was your name? Rubes.
I'm Rubes.
Rubes. Nice to meet you.
Rubes.
Okay, so, have you ever played D&D before?
I have.
Wonderful. What character have you played before?
I've played a wizard.
Ooh, nice. And what was their origin? What was their species?
He was a human wizard, incredibly ugly. He
Wow,
made, he
you went
made,
straight in.
he made
Incredibly
very
ugly.
good sausage rolls, and that was why the wizard made him
sold.
his apprentice.
That
Nice.
is class. I love that. Right. I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
I believe so.
I think you lot
I think
are definitely ready.
I think the only thing we need to do is to help our guest
Oh,
choose
of course.
their character.
Choose the
Of
character
course.
first time round. Right, so we have some characters to choose from on the telly. Oh. Hello. No, don't worry. We have Threk Thunderdust, who is a human barbarian, I believe. He likes to go around smashing things. Who doesn't in this economy? Anyway, we have, brilliant. We have Maya Wormwood, who is a rogue, goes around being stealthy, might be useful, might not be. We have Crowwith Luffist. I'm from the northeast, I can't read. They were very kind to give me the job. He is a cleric, I believe. And then we have Oseri Taranblight, who is a wizard, which you are quite, used to. So, who would you like to pick?
I'm going to go for the barbarian.
Yes.
Brilliant. Another fighter in the group.
Everyone
Good,
give him a
good,
round of
yes.
applause.
That's what we like to see.
Oh, perfect.
That's fine. I got
Right.
it.
We'll jump to where I was. I'm certainly ready. These guys, I think, are now ready. And are you guys ready? Let's get this show on the road.
Oh, right then.
So, our tale begins in a lovely port town called Honey Hove. Honey Hove, a lovely place, idyllic. A lovely port, the breeze whistles through the ship's sails. It's known for, on the cliffs near it, collecting honey, which they tend to make most of their money from. It's got quite wealthy over the years, and it is a walled city. We find two of our players, Scythe and Threk, both at a secret meeting around a crescent table lit with candles and one sconce at the entrance. The room smells musky and it is mingling with the burning wax as several other hooded figures sit at this crowded table. Out of nowhere, a porthole in the middle of where the Crescent Cove is. Out flings our beautiful, gorgeous dwarven warrior, Frankie.
What? Oh, come on. What is this? Why have you all got hoods up? What's going on here? Wait, who are you guys?
You just came out of a wee porthole. I mean, that's.
Yeah,
do you not think that's a wee bit concerning, Threk?
It's incredibly shocking.
Yeah.
I like this already. Great.
Bold choice.
Strong choices from
We
the
love
off.
it. So, before we kick off, you might want to describe yourselves a little bit, just for the guests.
Hiya, I am Scythe Sullivan. I'm a wee half-elf bard. Also a wee bit of a warlock, because unfortunately my sister passed away, and, I'd do anything just to get her back. So I'm just trying to go to Bard College and do the best I can.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
That's nice, isn't
Oh,
it? Yeah.
thank you.
It's really sad.
Backstory.
My name's Threk.
I love this so much already. I also can't wait to see how long it takes for you to keep this up. You know?
the
Whole show.
I come from the mountains of Bellafrosta, and you need to know two things about me.
Yes.
The first is I look like the Chad meme. And the second is that I hate freeform jazz.
Don't we all?
Don't we all? Lovely, and my name is Frankie No Quarter. I'm a dwarf fighter, well known for having a great big bushy beard, long black ashen hair on the top tied up in a bun. you'll usually find me down at the local pub, and if not, I'm probably whacking someone in the face with my warhammer. So don't mess with me.
So as you interrupt the place, classic Frankie style,
Classic that.
and you have this little altercation, there is a cough from the centre of the table. Excuse me.
Yeah, what?
I'm not surprised you're like that.
What? I've just been portaled in from nowhere. Of course, I'm a bit
your
dazed and confused.
reputation precedes you.
Well, if I do say so myself. Yeah.
And also we have Scythe, which I
Yes.
will struggle with that name. I'm just going to fucking let you know now.
That's okay. I'm from a wee island called the Far Star Isles.
Well, exactly.
We all have funny wee accents like mine.
Just a little bit. And we have Threk. And my name is... Oh, fucking hell. Jive Dancer. Jive Dancer.
I hope that's not jive into jazz, because this guy here,
Absolutely
I
not.
get the aura of someone
No.
that doesn't like jazz
We
whatsoever.
banned jazz here.
Thank God for that.
Jive
Shall
and
not be
Scythe.
played at all. My name is Jive Dancer, and I am the speaker of the M.A.G.P.I.E.S. We are the members against gross power, inequality, and exploiting society.
Sounds boring.
Yeah.
Boring?
Yeah.
Not at all. We are in charge of keeping the powers that be at task.
It's very important.
Absolutely.
Well, all right, whatever. All right, so tell us, why have you brought us here, all right?
Well, we believe that you three, unbelievably, can help us to rescue a friend of ours in need.
I'm just going to turn and look for a door, and I'm just going to start walking towards it.
Several crossbows aim at you.
You know what? You're quite persuasive. I'm happy
Well.
to help.
Yes. The
All right.
magpies are a bit like that.
Yeah.
Well, firstly, this friend of ours is called Poppy Apple Blossom.
It's quite a nice name, that, actually. Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
That was the name of my ex-wife.
You're joking me. You don't think?
It couldn't be.
No.
That's why they brought you
No.
here.
So basically, you don't want to rescue her because she's your ex.
Yeah.
Well,
No, it's definitely not.
not.
Unless your ex-wife is a chap, which they could be.
I mean, she does. Does he like freeform jazz?
You know, I've never asked him seen his jazz's band. But maybe outside of Honey Hove he does.
Jazz is banned in Honey Hove?
Yes.
I hate it. I love it here.
This is why we asked you along, Threk.
Yep.
You're just the type of person we need. Sorry, I should explain that. She reveals her hood, and you see half-elven ears, beautiful blue eyes, gorgeous, stunning complexion. You know, on the Maybelline adverts, other makeups are available, just so you know. And, yeah, she is dressed in studded armour, ready to fight. So, Poppy Apple Blossom is being held in the local prison, and we need a team of crackpots to get inside.
What did you just call me?
Crackpots.
All right, yeah. It's fine. Yeah.
We need a team of crackpots to get in, get out, without being seen or leaving much of a mess.
I'm not going to lie to you. All right, love. I'm not one
Don't
for being...
love
All right.
me.
All right, sorry.
You
Thank
should hate her instead.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry, what was it?
Jive dancer.
Jive dance.
Yeah,
Ridiculous
jive like
name.
Scythe.
Oh,
Yeah,
Like Scythe.
jive like
Now
Scythe.
I'll remember it forever.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Jive. Now, the thing is here that, like, I don't know why you would think that I'd be good for this job, because I'm not known for stealthing, all right? I'm known for kicking down doors and kicking ass, all right? Are you stealthy at all? Are you particularly... You don't look like the type of bloke that's particularly stealthy. You're quite big, aren't you?
I'm very big. I'm very loud. But
Oh,
I've got
Yeah.
one thing going for me.
Yeah.
While I'm sneaking,
Yeah.
I will play no freeform jazz.
That's good to
I
hear.
suppose that's helpful, yeah.
I could play a wee bit of not jazz.
Oh!
No, just any music,
I'm not sure that would be useful on a stealth mission.
just to distract them.
Well,
Yeah.
Funny you should mention about a distraction. The Magpies won't let you do this all on your own. We have a plan.
Oh, a plan.
It's too dangerous for us to try and enter the building and escape with Poppy Apple Blossom.
So you're saying you're sending us in because it's too dangerous?
Yes. But we will create a kerfuffle outside, and if you're willing, you can go up the bell tower at the Belladonna Chapel. You can try and scale onto the roof of the jail. And what you happen to do after that, goodness knows.
Well, that all sounds great. But the big question here is, how much are you going to pay us for doing it?
Yes, your reputation again precedes you.
Yeah, what can I say?
Always asking for money, Frankie. I'll do you one better. We maybe can't give you gold, but we can give you items.
Oh.
You would just have to take a little walk to our quartermaster, who tends to gift things to people doing missions for us.
And what's his quartermaster's name? if you don't mind
The
me asking?
quartermaster's name is...
Just so I know how to find him, you know, it only makes sense.
Robert's your uncle.
Yeah.
I was really hoping for Q or something there, but yeah.
Brings back
His first
scary
name's
memories.
Robert, and his surname is your uncle.
From the honey home, your uncles.
Yes, from the Honey Hove, your uncles. You know them?
No.
That's a shame. He normally gives discount to those who do, but alas.
He wasn't a gnome.
Messed that one up.
Oh, yeah.
No, he was a gnome.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, you're talking about your uncle. Yeah, I know him. Yeah.
We bamfed you in, Frankie.
Yeah, no, but yeah, but the thing is with Frankie Nocor is I'm a man of the world, right? I've been over the
you're
place.
definitely
I've been
a
to
man of the
I've been
world.
to where are we right now?
Honey
Hove.
Hove.
Honey
Yeah,
home.
I've been to Honey Hove loads of times.
Make a deception check for me.
Worth a go.
So let's
find
draw
out.
the night. Let's see where we are.
There we are. Yeah, that's a 4. Starting strong.
Of course, Frankie No Quarter, the legendary Honey Hove honey seller. What's your prices again?
My prices.
Your
For-
prices for honey.
Oh, well, for a bushel of honey, what's honey? I don't know. I'm going to say a barrel. What do you put honey in?
Jars.
Okay. I would say
Normally
for
jars.
10 jars of honey, I would charge 100 gold pieces. For these are no ordinary bees, sir.
Oh, are they wasps?
Yes. Is that where good honey comes from? Yeah, it's wasp honey.
Of course. Well, Threk, you know for a fact honey doesn't cost that much.
Well,
of
I
course.
mean, after the honey tariffs.
Well,
Yeah.
yes. Tonal dump, obviously. And the honey tariffs of 42, yes, they were awful, but we are trying to recover it, of course, yes. Anyway, we digress.
Yeah, right.
You will go to the quartermaster, Robert's your uncle, and he will have some things for you. But before you go, you might wish to have a little look at the blueprints of the jail.
That could be helpful, yeah.
handout.
Yeah.
Drawn by himself.
I also feel like I need to ask as well.
Ask away.
Because I can't read, so I'm going to let them read over
Oh,
that.
good.
What did this poppy apple seed? What did
Blossom.
Blossom. I thank you, Jive.
Sive.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
What did they do to get in prison like this?
They stood up to injustice, a man of the people. They tried to fight for what was right and were arrested for it, and actually are set to be executed.
Right.
One man's domestic terrorist is another man's freedom fighter, other people would say, but not me.
Executed by who?
By
'Cause
the...
couldn't they execute us?
Oh. Maybe not.
Great.
We'll only know if we get there.
They can try.
Nope.
And, you know, you come with reputation.
Well,
All
yeah,
three
do
of
so
you.
myself. Yeah.
And obviously, you have the power of no free-form jazz.
Yeah, well, I could play the wee harp for you.
Don't play jazz.
Okay,
Thank you.
that's fine.
Next to friendship, the power of no freeform jazz
Yes.
is top tier.
Oh, thank you, Threk.
What about family?
It's kind of like in between
Yeah.
the
Right.
two. Because like family is more similar to freeform jazz
Right. Yeah.
than friendship. It's the magical system is really complicated.
I'm lost already. You're going to have to explain that to me later.
I should interject again. When you come from the quartermasters, you must go to the Belladonna Bell Tower. When you're there, wait for the signal, which will generally be a loud racket. I think you will know what a loud racket sounds like, Frankie, yes?
Well, if I do say so myself.
Brilliant. And upon knocking on the bell tower, you must use a secret code. You must speak the phrase, "We'd like to see where the birds nest."
We'd like to see where the bees nest.
Birds,
Thank you.
bees,
I'm confused now.
Is it
Talking about honey
No,
and...
definitely birds.
birds.
All right. What's the difference between the birds and the bees then?
The difference between the birds and the bees might explode your mind, dear Frankie.
Well, I've never had this chat before, so
Oh, well,
I'd appreciate it.
if you ever find your father, I'm assuming you've never met your father. You give off a vibe.
Why would you make that assumption?
I just have. Did you know your father?
No, but that's beside the point.
Well, there you are. I'm a very good judge of character.
I'm going to kind of hold my fist up to her, point at her, and then I'm just going to slowly start walking out of the room towards the quartermaster.
I like that fight.
I'll see you again.
Oh, the quartermaster is down on the market. Look for the shop called Tatbox and Titbits.
Tidbox and tappets.
Thank you.
No, no, no,
I was
no, no.
waiting.
Tatbox and Titbits. The other shop is... Wow.
It's not bad.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous. But not the right shop for this job.
So are you going to portal us over there then, like you just portaled
No,
me in?
you can walk.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Didn't know walking was a part of the deal. All right then, I guess we'll
Make our
move,
way?
shall we? Yeah.
As we're making our way, sorry, did he say that the quartermaster was a gnome?
Yes.
Does that mean they've got a half master who's a dwarf? And a full master who's like a human?
Do you know you might have to ask Frankie that one? I don't know.
I'm lost.
Yeah. Let's just get there. But you make some really good points.
Thank you.
You know, you should write this down.
I should if I'd
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm putting it all here for you so you can see it. Don't worry. Yeah, so you can keep up.
So,
Don't worry.
you guys leave the exit of this room and you walk up through a tavern, it would seem.
A tavern.
Yes.
Well, we can stop off for a quick drink then, can't we?
You can certainly if you want to.
Yeah, I think I'm going to head straight to the bar and go and grab myself one.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
You walk up to the barman.
Hello, fine sir. You must know me. My name is Frankie No Quarter. No autographs, I'm afraid.
Are you famous?
Yeah, sure is, darling. Frankie, all right.
Told ya.
You actually owe us some money. Your tab ain't been paid.
No, that's Frankie.
No, the Frankie No Quarter, yeah.
No, that's Frankie No Quarter. I'm actually Frankie No Half.
Oh. Frankie No Half.
Yeah.
Oh.
Either way, can we get a drink?
Of course you can. Have you got gold?
I'm a starving artist, Frankie. You can't expect me to pay.
I bought my teddy.
Did you say you were an artist?
Yeah,
Well,
birds.
give us a little tune
Oh,
and see if you can
grand.
get a round of drinks.
Grand. I'll take out my harp and I will.
Brilliant. Make a performance roll for me.
Unbelievable. Let's see.
This better go well.
14, 15, 22.
22.
Thanks, everybody.
I mean, I'll let you tell us how you do it with flair.
Oh, thanks. I'll just look at Frankie and be like, okay, I'm sort of get the vibe of what's going on here, and I will pull out my harp and I'll like sort of stand, lean against the bar, and just play a lovely wee tune, sort of in the vein of whatever this is going on here.
Oh, and you do,
Yeah.
and you start tapping your foot,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
percussion gets going, and people start clapping.
I'm going to go behind the bar and pour myself a drink while it's all happening.
He takes out the crossbow. The barman. And instead of that, he goes, that was quite good.
Oh, thank you so much.
Have a bottle of this on the house.
You're so kind. Thank you so much.
And as you're accepting that, behind you, you now see the same half-elf that you saw before, but now in a beautiful dress. She goes, I thought you had somewhere to be?
We are just getting some fuel for the journey.
Fuel for the journey.
And because I'm an up-and-coming artist, I just thought, since being in Honey Hove, I had to give a performance.
Of course, absolutely. Maybe after the job.
Yeah.
It was Freck's idea.
It was Teddy's idea.
Teddy.
It's Teddy.
Teddy.
I've just realised how similar my voice sounds to the animated Mr. Bean.
I just made that realisation as well.
Well, Teddy is certainly naughty, and I expect you to be at the quartermaster's very quickly.
Grand. Beautiful dress.
Oh, flattery will get you everywhere.
Oh, thank you.
Well, at least give me a drink.
I'll take the drink and I'll like pour like a tiny little, like a wee tiny shot.
Oh, it's the cheap stuff.
Well, to be fair, you did bring us here against our will to do this job for you and blackmailed us. So
That's true. Now, fuck off.
yeah, all right, fair enough.
So, you leave the tavern into the streets, and you see trades of all sorts being plied. There is oyster sellers. Come get your oysters, get your oysters here. There are washerwomen. Oh, Mavis, did you hear what Agatha did the other day? I couldn't believe it myself. Oh, no. As you're walking this way and you follow the route of the map you were given, allegedly, and you make your way all the way through to the tapped box and titbits.
Can I just take a moment to roll perception to hear what Agatha did do the other day?
Absolutely, you can.
I was thinking
roll perception.
You and I, mate.
Perception goes off of wisdom, which means that is a 6.
I think that's pretty good. Then.
All you get is Agatha took it up and down. She went, unbelievable. I've never seen it so clean.
I think Agatha took it, so she stole something as well. We should tell the M.A.G.P.I.E.S about her next.
What, should we go and get her now?
I think maybe we'll see Agatha on the way back, but I like your thinking. Yeah.
Vigilante.
Sorry, it's the voice. Vigilante.
I love it. So, you make your way, you're outside the tap box and titbits.
Yep.
Great. Yeah?
So I'll just do a wee knock.
We not. Lovely.
And then I'll sort of...
The door opens for you.
Oh, brilliant. And then I'll... Hello.
Before you is a hulking mass of muscle and fur. Make a nature check for me, if you don't mind. And actually, all of you make nature checks. Or a wisdom one for you, Threk, if you're not proficient in it.
15.
15.
The natural 1.
And an 11.
I'm here to help.
So, not Ed, Frankie and Steven, you both I'll get it right at some point.
Steven.
Yes, I didn't say Steven.
Sorry.
You understand that this humanoid is a bugbear.
Ooh.
Threk, you think it's a big teddy bear. Your call, mate.
I'm going to talk to Teddy and say, this is what your ancestors looked like.
He's very
Highly
cute.
offensive, but funny.
So I'm guessing you're Mr. Your Uncle's.
No. My name is
Oh.
Willie Peensworth. But people call me Willie.
Of the Honey Hove Peensworths.
Yes.
Well, that's you're Big Willie, aren't you, mate? Come on, it was there. I had to say it.
Actually, Big Willie is my dad.
Oh.
So you're Little Willie.
No, that is my son,
So you're
Medium?
medium Willie?
Mid-Willie.
Mid Willie.
Someone's got to be.
All right, well,
Anyway,
we're looking for Mr. Your Uncle's. Do you know where we can find him?
and he brings you into the shop,
Oh.
closes the door,
Oh.
and you just see in front of you this old, spectacled, white-haired gnome. Hello. Are you here for a job?
Yeah, we were sent here by a lovely half-elven
Sive
woman.
sent us.
I'm Sive, but thanks.
I
No.
think we're here for size.
But I also am a lovely half-elven woman, thank you. No,
Oh,
but yes.
Jive Dancer sent
Yes,
you.
jive like Sive.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. I get
Make
it now.
a perception check, all of you.
Oh, 9.
15.
15?
Brilliant.
That's 16.
Sive, you don't see this.
Great.
Threk,
Oh, no.
Frankie, you do. He leans down, seems to press something. Suddenly shutters.
I'm going to pull out my warhammer. In defensive stance, because I'm worried. I don't know what's
Obviously,
going on right now. Of
defensive
course, yeah,
stance.
I'm going to pull out my teddy in offensive stance.
Oh,
I'm
no.
just done.
No, I didn't mean to cause a shock. That's just so no one walks in when I'm handing over the goods.
Yeah, well, we'll hand them over then. Yeah, go on, speed it up, speed it up.
So, what has Jive got you doing today?
What she told you.
As he starts taking things out. Well, that's for me to ask and for you to find out.
Well,
We're going to be...
We're on a rescue mission?
Oh!
yeah. I mean, it was against our wills, but yeah, we're here to save.
Yeah,
someone from
she
prison.
does that. No free-form jazz. I remember when jazz was everywhere. It was great.
I
We were
heard
just
it.
fucking in the streets, and that's why they had to stop it. But that week was. Woo! Well,
Is that why you and your ex-wife broke up?
Yeah. It's. I was tragically cucked in the middle of the jazz craze.
You know what? That happens to the best of us.
It's more frequently than you think.
Yeah.
So as you're having this discussion, he, Roberts, your uncle, drops off his chair and walks over. So, well, maybe some of these things will come in useful for you. An ever-smoking bottle.
Ooh.
You better read. That can be quite useful.
More handouts. Very exciting.
Scroll of Featherfall.
Ooh.
Should you, fall. You never know. Gloves of thievery and also 2 thieves' tools. Because, if you're not equipped to get in there, we're not getting him out. And,
What?
make an insight check for me, Frankie.
What?
As he turns around, goes to the back of the store.
That's 16.
You saw a twinkle in his eye. He likes the cut of your jib.
Yeah, what can I say?
He likes your top knot, and he thinks he might have something for you. Well, that's what you get. And he's rummaging around. Oh, where did I put it? Oh, here. And he brings out this longsword. Well, I'm not going to use it anytime soon, so, it's called Forge Ember.
I wish my father gave me gifts like this. I've got to settle for your uncle.
I wish my ex-wife gave me gifts like that too.
Make a either history check for me, Frankie, or a nature check. It is a dwarven item, so you can have advantage for this.
Oh, lovely stuff. Okay. That is 14.
Yeah. You instantly, the craftsmanship on this blade is like, you haven't seen this in decades.
What was the name of it, sorry?
Its name
Yep.
is the Forge Ember.
Oh.
On the magical item, it's a flame tongue's longsword. But this blade is black. At the hilt is a beautiful set ruby. There are dwarven runes etched into it, and you scan your hand over it and you can feel a thrum of it. It almost wants to be wielded by you.
I'm going to slash so many city guards with this.
Well, maybe not lots of city guards,
No,
but
I'm talking loads. I'm taking out the entire watch.
all of them.
Yeah. And maybe even that innkeeper back at the tavern there to try and reduce my my bill. Yeah.
He gave us a lovely liquor. Okay. I played a wee tune.
No, I was trying to get out of my tab.
Right, well then just don't go back in.
It's a tavern. Of course I'm going back in.
There's bound to be another tavern.
There's always another tavern.
Right.
So you're saying that these are all for us?
Oh yeah, you're gonna fucking need them.
Right.
You do know where you're going, don't you?
A tar?
A what?
A wee tar?
Oh yeah, a tar.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, this tar is it's quite big.
Right.
3 stories, and
Right.
it's guarded, and it's got nasties in there. So that's why you've got the goodies.
Can I actually pull out the forge ember? And whilst I'm just kind of like looking at it and admiring its beauty and craftsmanship, I'm then just going to look at your uncle, point it at him and say, what else have you got behind there?
Oh, it doesn't fucking work like that, you joker.
What if I say it does?
Make an intimidation check.
That I can do. 10. It's okay. It's
Willie
sometimes
grabs
really
you by the throat and lifts you off your feet, and you dangle in the air.
Okay, guys.
No.
You know, I think that we should all just calm
And
down.
he is tightening his grip.
That gnome has freakishly long arms.
Guys, I think it's just a wee bit of a misunderstanding.
Was it misunderstanding?
Can I try and take a swing at him whilst I'm like in the air?
You can try.
Yeah? Yeah? Do you want me to make an unarmed?
Make a swing. Yeah, unarmed.
Let's see how this goes. What? It's a 9.
Yeah, your fist goes, and it's there. It's like,
Scythe,
Oh.
I suggest we de-escalate by killing the quartermaster.
he drop.
No.
Willie
said-
drops you.
Please. Don't do that.
Do you want me to play a wee tune?
It's not time for a wee tune, alright? It nearly broke my neck.
I just thought it would calm down the situation.
No.
Alright.
Shall we leave?
Calm.
Right.
Leaving is good.
Okay.
By the way, you little fucker, just so you know I'm gonna be nice, you have to spend 1 hour with that sword and all the other items to attune to it. Yeah, and you try to fucking rob me. I could have let you go in there blind, motherfucker.
Alright.
Did I?
Alright, listen, I'm sorry. Okay, I made a mistake.
Yeah, damn right you did, you scrawny ass dwarf.
And once again, I'm just feeling the rage like welling up inside me. And while someone like grabbing my throat, I just again raise my fist and point at him, and just start slowly walking out of the door.
Brilliant. Do you remember where you have to go next?
Yeah, the tavern.
No, it's the Belladonna Bell Tower, actually. The wee
Frankly,
tower.
make a persuasion check. And Scythe, got it. Make a insight check.
Yep.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, 14.
Yeah. Tavern or Belladonna Bell? Which one was it?
The Belladonna Bell Tower.
Yeah, all right, fine. Let's get. Well, we need to spend an hour with our instruments here, doing. You know, we've got to attune to them. So I say we can't get into some trouble. Yeah.
Make Threk. Can you? Because you were about to interject there. Make a intelligence roll for me
With my -2 modifier.
with
Let's
your
go.
-2 modifier.
Oh, that's a 17.
Brilliant. fuck me, dice gods, thank you. I was worried. You remember that you had to wait in the bell tower, so there should be time there. So you can go to the bell tower, and you could wait there, and it should be fine.
Do we still have the bottle of alcohol?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
take it.
I am going to attempt to pick up Frankie under my arm, and then the first time he tries to say something, stuff the bottle of alcohol in his mouth, like putting a pacifier in the mouth of a baby, and then walking to where we have to go.
Okay, I love that. Number 1, you can have inspiration for that.
Yeah.
Which actually might officially be the first inspiration we've ever given out. Elliot, is that true? Ooh, I'm a
Thank you,
kind
Elliot.
So, that means on any roll you make for the rest of the show, you can re-roll it once. Okay?
Nice.
So it's quite a powerful thing to have. Yes, Frankie?
Do I have any say in this?
No. You, however, do get to... How much do you take this liquor?
Well, I want to save some of it for later on because I might
Okay,
get thirsty along the way. So,
Of course.
I'll tell you what. I'll take a few swigs, and that will kind of put me into a kind of dull slumber.
Right, so you
And
make
so,
a
yeah.
constitution saving throw for me. But seeing as alcohol is technically poison and you're a dwarf, you can have advantage.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. All right. What was it? Constitution.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Saving
right.
throw.
Ooh, that wasn't good. That was exactly the same. It's a 9.
Oh. You start to feel it. Oh, yeah. You know how it is. It's a hot day.
I can hear the
Sun
jazz.
on the windows. It's
In my
like
mind.
fucking hell. And it just hits the spot. And you feel lighter.
Oh,
You feel in the groove.
Oh.
Words, Ben. Very useful.
yeah.
And yeah, I will say that you have a +5 to health, but you have a -1 to attack rolls.
Oh, I would take that. Yeah.
Okay? Sound
Yeah.
fair?
Right.
Class. So, you head to the bell tower, and there is at this bell tower, it is classic. Big 2 wooden doors with big knocks on it.
Unreal.
Do you...
Yeah, we'll just give it a wee knock. We've got the passphrase.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we'll give Sai will just walk up and
And I'm-
she's just sort of looking at like what is going on. So she's like, right, you
Just
stay-
playing
you
an
stay
invisible
there.
flute, I may add. It's invisible. He has no instrument.
You stay there. I'm gonna go knock on the wee door, okay?
We'll stay back. We'll stay
Right.
back. I'm still carrying him.
Frankie, is that freeform jazz?
I shake him.
Can you make a performance check for me?
Yeah, why not? At this point, that's a 6.
Oh God, you are so lucky.
What?
There are
It was
no
good.
guards about. There are no guards about, but there nearly were. You had to hit 5 and you were fucked. But yeah, sure. You're all right for now, but that freeform jazz might get you in trouble.
What? With him or with the guards?
No, with the guards, possibly. I shouldn't have said
Good,
that.
because I don't want to mess with
Shouldn't
him.
have said
He's
that.
currently
Oh, yeah.
got me underneath his arm. I'm a bit vulnerable right now.
So, as you knock on the door, opens, and it's answered by quite a meek man in brown clothes, and he, hello, pet.
Hi, I'm Sive. What's your name?
Oh, my name is, if I could open the fucking altar wide. My name is Bree Tinkle Toes.
Oh, that's a gorgeous name, Bray Twinkle Toes.
Thank you.
I have a wee message for you.
Yes?
We like to see where the birds nest.
Oh.
What about the bees?
The birds nest.
Definitely the birds are not the bees, because
Yeah. Oh, I know. They're
different,
two.
like-
Yeah. Don't listen to
Are
him.
they?
Well-
He's had a wee drink.
Daddy,
you know
will you
how it
tell
is.
me the difference?
Come
My
in.
ex-wife never told me.
come inside, please, child. Come in.
Sive will like turn around. Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna,
Let's get in there.
I'm gonna march in.
He shuts the door. Oh, Drive Dancer said you were coming, so follow me. And it's a simple bell tower church. It whitewashed walls, a few altars, a beautiful stained glass window with just a star and a little hill and a little house with bees coming out of it.
Bees.
Oh, yes. Aye. It's nice, isn't it?
Is there a story behind? Is that like what's the?
Well,
what's
the place is called Honey Hove, and
Yes.
we're like stars,
Yeah.
and not really, if I'm honest.
Right. It's just pretty
Just
then.
an artist
Yeah.
came along, said it was
Oh.
free.
Are we
and
like?
said,
Are we like walking up? Is that like the vibe?
oh, I like so. You've come in, you're going up and around, and then he comes to the door, he opens it. Right. Up you go. Apparently, you'll hear when it starts getting rowdy.
Right.
You might find someone up there as well. She said you could use it, so it's yours to use. And
Can I try and push these two over and run for the thing that's up there?
to describe, you have to go up ladders next.
Yep. Yeah. I've got a burst of energy right
All
now.
right,
I'm
okay,
feeling it. Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm
You
gonna
can try and
push.
push them. Make a pushing attack on them. Each. So, yeah, and you've got -1 to this.
So an unarmed strike.
No,
is
no,
that- okay,
yeah, essentially.
Oh, I was really hoping that'd be a nat 20. That's a 16.
Does that? Who are you aiming with the first one?
Well,
You just looked at
I've wriggled out your arm, all right, and I'm going to try and push you over.
Oh, I go flying. I go
Bang.
flying. I crash through the stained glass window with the bees.
You're not.
Sorry, that's your job. Sorry.
in my head, you're not near it.
Can I grab his
But I'll
leg
let it happen.
before he goes out and be like,
Yeah, of course you
throw him
can.
back in?
Like a Street Fighter combo style. You like push me, grab me, and like Hulk
I guess
style.
because we've got to let the dice decide. Make a dex save for catching him.
Yeah, I should have done this, should I? That is a 13.
You do just catch him.
Brilliant.
Just as he goes, and you can actually almost touch the glass. The bee.
And then I'm going to push Simon.
Okay.
Again, so-
As you pull the other one,
Yeah.
as you pull Threk back, you use that momentum and you go.
I want that mystery item. That is a 18.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Bang. Gone. There is the ladder. To climb or not to climb, is it a question?
I'm going.
That's a wee
Bang.
bit rude. As I'm like on the floor.
As you two are sort of coming to off this weird burst of energy by Frankie, Frankie, you get to the top and you just see this huge crossbow. It has one bolt. To it is attached a rope. There's also a set of instructions.
Can I get onto the crossbow? All right, I'm going to look out across the city at I'm going to see the churches, I'm going to see the marketplace, and I'm going to aim it directly at the tavern that we'd been to just before.
You can't see the tavern. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you can't. It's on the other side of the bloody town. I didn't build it.
in my drunken stupor, can I try and like pick up the
Yeah, yeah, you
crossbow
can. Give me a
off
strength check. Yeah, sure.
there? Come on, that's
Silas built it many years ago. Silas built the town.
20. Strength check would be a 15.
No. But what you do see is you see a note. And you can tell it in lovely writing. Hello, Frankie. I thought you might get a bit carried away, and I thought you might need some instructions with this crossbow. This is for you to fire at the jail, should you so wish, and then you can cascade down it, to it, over the street. Of course, do what you will, but yes, that was the intention, as your reputation precedes you.
Man, I really wish I could read.
I'm assuming
Yes. Sive goes, Drek, right, we need to go after him right now.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but something about the groan he just made me think he instantly reached the crossbow and then thought about doing an act of domestic terrorism.
Well, the difference between a domestic terrorist and a freedom fighter is very blurred.
Very blurred. Very blurred. You can have an inspiration for that.
Come on. Thank you very much.
So, you guys can take a rest here and wait for the ruckus to begin.
Grant.
Do you wish to do that?
Can we have a wee look at the wee items?
Of course you can, absolutely. Would you like to read out what they are and what they do?
Who's going first?
Yeah, why don't you go first, Dak?
Oh, Grant. So I've got a ever-smoking bottle. Smoke leaks from the lead stoppered mouth of this brass bottle. When you use an action to remove the stopper, a cloud of thick smoke pours out in a 60-foot radius. Each minute the bottle remains open, and within the cloud, the radius increases by 10 feet until it reaches its this is very long, until it reaches its maximum radius of 120 feet.
That's why I let you read it.
That's grand. The cloud persists as long as the bottle is open. Closing the bottle requires you to speak its command word as an action. Once the bottle is closed, the cloud disperses after 10 minutes. A moderate wind, 11 to 20 miles per hour, can also disperse the smoke.
Specifically
Anything else
11
on
to
there?
20.
We missed any...
It's still going, but you know.
No, I think we get the gist. We get the gist.
You asked to read it.
Yeah.
It's an ever-smoking bottle.
There we go.
It's an ever.
Threk?
So that's what we got.
Threk has the gloves of thievery.
So short.
These gloves are invisible when worn. When wearing them, you get a +5 bonus to dexterity checks, or sleight of hand checks, and dexterity checks made to pick locks. And then there's nothing else written on the back.
Lovely. You can, by the way, swap these around.
I would like to trade you the gloves of thievery for the ever-smoking
Yes.
bottle, because you seem more sneaky than I do.
Grand.
Swapsies, we love it.
When I get the ever-smoking bottle, can I instantly try to vape out of it?
That's a serious chat
You
move.
can try.
Did I mute?
You can try, sure. So as you do that, you and it starts fine. This is great. You're an experienced vapor, aren't we all now? And then suddenly it starts coming out your nose and your ears and your eyes, and it just starts coming out your pores. You just start exuding smoke. Do you keep huffing? Whoever found that funny is just a silent laugh. He's been there. He's done it. Ever smoking bottle.
I will make this my character's new quote. I keep huffing.
You keep huffing. Huff away. And just the smoke starts to grow around you more and more.
Well, I'm very glad that we traded, because I feel like the gloves are going to be more use to me than this. So.
Now, my Forge Ember Sword, just to give you a quick one-over, when I can use a bonus action to utter a command, basically the sword turns on fire, and I can give out extra fire damage in my attacks. And in order for me to attune to this sword, I'm going to sit by the crossbow. I'm going to kind of bring out my sword. I'm going to kind of cuddle it and just whisper sweet nothings into it. And that's how it gets its command word. But I'm not going to tell you what it is yet.
Lovely. So, as you guys spend your downtime here, some time passes. The sun travels through the sky. Clouds start to roll in from the coast. And you start, dusk comes, and you start hearing wheels on pavement rolling. And then, as this barricade is created outside the jail, which you now see is down to the left of you. Let him out! Let him out, you bastards! Let Puppy free! And this starts going up and up. And suddenly people start coming out with torches. There are flags. Magpies for everyone.
When do you think the distraction's going to come?
I think it's right now.
Oh!
Yeah, do you not see all the things outside?
All right, we'll tell you what, Freck, get on the crossbow, it's supposed to catapult.
Does one of you want to sit on the crossbow bolt before so I can just shoot you directly into the town?
Yes.
What's it?
So you are aware, the top floor of this tower has about a 10-foot wooden ledge on it. So you can hit the top of it and manage to land on the wooden edge beneath it. Okay, just so you're aware of what it looks like because you could see that. You get that for nothing. Okay?
Were we given any indication before as to where Hollywood apple tree seed was?
I believe it was Poppy Apple Blossom.
Oh, that was that one.
But that's his sister. You weren't,
Okay.
unfortunately.
All right then. I'll do exactly that.
I jump up, I get on top of the crossbow bolt. I'm ready.
I'm going to say you can roll this with advantage because somehow Frankie being on there is helping you focus to where you need to hit, and you can have advantage. He's helping you.
Frankie, any final, momentous words for this occasion?
I'm just going to undo the top knot in my hair. I'm just going to go, no.
Sorry, did you say it was a strength?
Well, just roll to attack. So
Okay.
either use your strength or your dex.
Okay, so the first one was a 7,
Uh-huh.
and adding 4 to that is an 11. But the second one, I guess because I've got advantage, was a 14 plus the 4 is an 18.
Wonderful. You aim. You feel it dip slightly as you get used to the weight, and then you just release it. And what does it look like between you? Describe what it looks like as Frankie, you hurtle, and the course of the arrow for you, Threk. What does that look like?
It's going. The wind is going to blow at just the right time to make my Chad-like locks just blow out behind me. The golden light of the sun hits me in just the right way, and at that point, I guess you might look a bit like a dog leaning out the window.
Well, a little bit, but because I've now got my hair down as well and it's flowing through the windows, I'm shooting along. I look down to where the commotion is happening, and I manage to pick out where Jive Dancer is in amongst it all. And as I'm flying by, I just look at her, and I point as I'm flying by.
She already knew it was coming. There was something in her psyche, and you just see, she's not even looking, she's doing this.
Just a bit of that. Yeah.
And she knows the type of dwarf you are, I think.
That's it.
Right, so you are at the other side, okay? Now, Threk, Scythe.
Yes, can I go next?
Yeah.
So it is now stuck.
Oh,
taut.
okay, never mind.
So you can scale down, you can descend down the rope.
Yeah, I'll have a wee descend.
Okay, how would you like to do that?
I won't have a descend, actually. I
was wondering when we were going to get one of these.
I wondered.
Very nice. Yeah.
I'll go. Actually, Threk, this is a wee bit embarrassing. I'm scared of heights.
Oh.
So I was wondering, can you go? And maybe might just go back down the ladder and run out the door.
Well, as in you're gonna go through the distraction crowd and then into the prison from that.
There's no other way for me, Threk.
Just pick her up and carry her. Like you did with me.
I'm just a wee bard who's terrified.
I mean,
You go, you save yourself.
You can, Threk, you could grapple her and decide to go. It's not consensual, but you could, for the sake of the story.
Which is always
maybe
important.
Would be nice if you all make it onto the top of the tower.
I'm trying to get there.
Or,
okay, well, you know what? Oh, go.
I was going to say, behind you, the priest pops his head. Hey, pet, I think they've started up.
Yeah,
and I'm shocked you're still here.
yeah. It's
You're on chickening out, are ya?
No, I had it in my head that I was gonna jump down, and then I thought, you know what? I'm not gonna do that.
From the other side of the building, on the top of the tower, I'm just going to shout, "You'll come in or else!" And I'm going to pull my crossbow out and aim it at her.
Oh, okay.
Make an intimidation.
That's what I was
roll.
hoping for. Come on. Oh, that's a 7.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get her over.
So this, the guy in the bell tower, did you say he was like a cleric of some kind?
He is a cleric, yes.
He is a cleric. Do clerics have access to web or anything like that?
This cleric doesn't, and someone's dropped the water bottle.
That's me.
It's all right. No, this cleric doesn't.
Okay.
But what he could do is, he goes, well, pet, if it's heights you're scared of, I could blind you with a spell. It won't hurt. But
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to see the drop.
Go
Would
ahead.
that work for you?
Yeah. So
All
Sive
right.
just like holds up her hand.
Just
and
a
she
silver
goes,
for the church,
just-
please.
Just get over here. Hurry up already.
You want me to pay you to blind me?
Well, you've got a chance at it's poor times. The Pope's just died, for Christ's sake. We've got to pay for the funeral somehow.
How about I give you a wee kiss in the cheek?
Just.
I'm
stood
actually
over there now,
celibate
just
and
like-
we're not allowed to touch women, but it's fine. It's part of the faith. You weren't to know it's okay,
That's
but
okay.
I'll do it because you need to save Poppy. I'll reach.
Okay, thanks
just
so much.
make sure you fail the saving throw, whatever that means. And he will just wash his hands in front of your eyes because he's not allowed to touch women. And you suddenly, everything goes black.
Grand.
Threat.
I can't see, but it's okay because I'm gonna go out
just
the
give it
window.
a
Pick her up and bring her over.
We're going to give you the scroll of Featherfall, which hopefully should
Thank
assuage your
you.
fear of falling. I am going to give the cleric a kiss on the cheek.
Well, I didn't say we couldn't touch men. I didn't say we could either, but, you know, putting it out there for an active-minded audience.
And then I'm going to hoist Scythe onto my shoulder. Or do you prefer piggyback?
I can't see anything, Threck, so, you piggyback's fine.
Right. I add Scythe to my inventory.
Great.
Great.
And then we rappel across to the other side.
You rappel across. Now, make me I had it written down. What do you have to do? Make me an athletics or an acrobatics check, please.
Can I get advantage on that with my inspiration?
You can roll it, and then you can roll again if it's bad.
Valid. The first one is a 7, which we're gonna go. The next one is an 11, and we add.
I just
feels
strength to it.
athletics. Oh,
Or
sorry.
Or you
dex.
can, yeah.
This strength is +4. Athletics is +2.
Brilliant. You go for acrobatics then. You can choose the higher of the two.
We'll do that. We'll do
Sound.
we'll
So you
17.
actually think, and you suddenly shift Scythe, so she balances you, and you just tiptoe all the way along. You actually go backwards.
Oh,
and
we're
then
making
forward.
it?
And then you jump on the other side. Yes?
It's about time, honestly, you lot.
So you land on this wooden platform at the top level of the tower, and before you, you see a door. What would you like to do?
Well, go start saying I'm going to kick it down.
Brilliant. And can you make a strength roll for me?
Yep, absolutely I can. Yep, I think that's a 16 right there.
Yeah, I don't.
I just rolled a
don't know.
natural 20. The door comes off its hinges and is around your leg. So you're now hobbling through with a door around your leg. You can take it off, but I thought it was cool.
I'm going to try and shake it off.
Shake away, son.
All right.
Just shake. Make a roll for shaking.
Yeah, right, let me see what I've got
That's
here.
not official. I've made it up. I don't care.
I just like to think that the guards are coming and they just look up and see you shaking
Imagine.
a door. Like,
I'm just going to roll and see what. It's 13.
Yeah, you shake that off.
Yeah, all right.
You've never shook a door so much in your life. That door knows it was shook. You don't. You actually shake it up, Wiz.
Actually. You don't tell me what
I'm
affects
sorry.
my psyche.
I took
right?
that away from you.
Thank you.
I was talking. I apologise.
No,
You
that's
do you.
not what's going to happen. Actually, I'm not going to shake it off. I'm going to walk back out onto the balcony. Yeah, I'm going to try and I'm going to try basically on removing my foot, and then I'm going to try and do some kicky uppies with the door.
Of course you are.
And then I'm going to try and scissor kick it up behind me so that it goes over the side of the building to hit one of the guards on the head that's down on the ground.
Brilliant. Please make a roll of unimaginable proportions. Roll 1d20. Because the magic item was used, you will have advantage. I'm going to be kind. Make it athletics because of your strength, or acrobatics because of that beautiful swivel. Something you might have seen in a World Cup. I don't know. Like when Waddle, the ball comes over by Gaza, Waddle turns. No, actually, it was Platt. Platt turns, bang, in. Go
23.
On. Fucking mate. 23. I was going to be kind and ask you guys, but we all know what fucking 23 means, don't we?
As the door kind of, as I scissor kick it behind me and it falls down to the ground, I can just hear a guy go, "Whoa!" on the bottom.
Yeah,
and I'm just going to turn around and again just strut through the door and say, if you guys didn't have me here, that door would have had you. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I really think so, yeah.
Yeah. Should we get on with it?
Yeah, I think we should.
Whilst
You two have been prattling around, all right, let's just get on with it.
Whilst
Doing
this
this.
distraction is happening, you walk into the top floor of the prison from here. Okay? You see a fire to the... I have to do this left and right on my hands because I can't tell. To the right of you... Yeah, we're going to say that. To the right of you is a fire. There are cells in this room. It's low lit, but enough to see. You take a whiff, and the acrid smell of feces and pneumonia, like that ammonia, sorry.
I was going to say, smell pneumonia. Yeah.
Ammonia is a
got
smell
really
and a thing.
strong.
Similar, again,
You need to
from
get to the hospital,
northeast,
mate.
You know. Yeah, it just hits you. It's like foul, okay? Now, obviously, this is stealthy times. You can choose to stealth if you wish to. You do not have to if you don't want to. I just want to preface that.
Can I
So-
make a perception check to see or hear if there are any guards wandering around?
Absolutely,
in amongst
you
the prison
certainly
cells?
can do.
Thank you very much.
Can I? Okay. Never mind.
You
I was gonna give
can do it on your own as well.
I was going to give you
Scythe?
bardic inspiration.
It's okay, you don't need to bother.
He technically has said he's doing it and has rolled, so you cannot.
That's
as
fine.
rules
Save
as
it, save it
written,
for another thing. 15.
15. Yeah. You
Thank you,
scout
though.
out.
Thank you, though.
You see some hands on a cell down to your left, the far left, next to another door. And that door looks like it's got steps going down. There's certainly not another door next to it going up. But you just see these little hands, and they've heard the door and they thingy in.
Okay, I don't think that's going to be a nasty person, guys. So I think if there's stairs, we should go down that way.
Frank, what do you think we should do?
Well, we're in this place.
I agree.
We should head downstairs. But there's a lot of cells here,
Yes.
and these are bad guys, right?
Oh, we should free them.
We should free all of them.
Threk! Oh, Threk! Yes.
To be fair, the Labour government currently wouldn't mind that because the jails are quite full. So yeah, I mean, maybe we should get you in to do that.
You always have to make it political, don't you,
Always
Ben?
have to make it
Yes.
political. When's it not? When's it not?
Well, I mean, should we check to see if poppy, apple, blossom, seed, holly is up here?
It's probably. Well, are they? Was he not on the bottom?
Oh, well, we
Well,
don't
okay,
know.
no,
we don't know.
We'll free everybody. We'll free everybody.
Is there a poppy apple seed in here? I think we should head down.
I might be.
It's that guy. Free him.
Sure. I'm not going to let you roll for that. You just, you believe it is him.
I've decided I'm running
Yeah.
straight out to that cell.
Great.
That is poppy, apple, blossom, tree, Hollywood seed.
Of course it is. You come to that cell, okay, and you see this, I mean, dishevelled man. He has wispy white hair, dirty. He's a long, dirty beard. It's yellowed around his mouth. His teeth are yellow. He wears, if you can call it a cloth over his shoulders, a little bit like when Jafar becomes the old man in Aladdin.
Oh, now
Bit
I
like
get it.
that. Nah, yeah, just in case. I had that as the backup in case my descriptions weren't good enough. So everybody now look for Jafar on your phones in Aladdin as the old man. Sure.
How long is his beard?
Oh, it's long. It's like, it's long. I haven't personally measured it, but,
Fred.
down to his knees.
Is that your ex-wife? Does it look like your ex-wife?
Can I roll to investigate if this is my ex-wife?
You can roll to investigate if this is your ex-wife.
Using all 5 of my senses. Sight, smell,
You use them
hearing,
all.
taste.
Make that investigate. You are trying to you zone in, you hum. You've heard the word meditation before. Is this it?
That is a that is a 2 minus 1 is a 1.
I mean, in a dark room with a moonlit silhouette, maybe.
My love, it is I, Threk Thunderdust.
Why, my love. So good to see you. So glad you came for me.
I never forgot you once.
Guys, Sive and Frankie, can you make insight checks for me? That is to perceive whether or not this thing is the ex-wife of Threk.
Well, what I was going to say was, I was going to go over and say, I just have one question for you. Do you like jazz?
I did like jazz a long time ago.
Is that why you're locked up?
Sure. It's because of the jazz. And maybe other things, but that would be unfair to mention. It's the jazz. You look like a lady who likes music. How could you not want to let me out? And in the back of your head,
Oh, yeah.
Simon,
Yeah.
there is a twang, a pull,
Okay.
a hellish
Oh.
pull.
Lovely.
And you feel the urge from maybe a patron of yours to let the man thing out.
Guys, I really think he's a poor man. We need to let him out now.
Do you wish to fight the pull, or do you wish to go with the pull?
Oh, I'll let him out. I'll let this guy
You'll
out.
try.
Yeah. I've got the gloves of thievery.
Great. So if you
So-
quick as a flash, grubs of thievery. You flick out some thieves' tools. You start working on it.
Okay.
Roll.
17 plus 21 plus 5, 26. Yeah.
Amazing. 26 is
I
incredible.
think that might be successful. Yeah.
Describe how you do it.
So I've got these new gloves on. I'm thinking, I'm going, yeah, this is great. And I just whip out one lock and I just go, yeah, it's open.
Yeah.
It really wasn't locked that difficult, guys. You could have just pushed the door open.
You don't
No,
know whether it's the gloves guiding you, this twang in the back of your head, but whatever it is, you slide it in and whoosh. It's open.
I would have kicked the door down, to be honest, but...
But would have got stuck on your foot.
Sorry, did I enter something a little bit spicy?
No.
But thank you for saving me, my ex-husband. You saved me.
So, sorry, is your name Poppy Apple Blossom?
No, but it could be for a price.
No.
Could I...
No.
I'm going to grab the beard and yank it down and say, tell us your real name.
My name is
That's easy.
Anthony. Well, specifically, Tony. Tony. Don't hurt me.
Antonia, you lied to me.
I'm sorry. I couldn't stay up in your estimations. You were just too much for me.
This is the second time. I forgot my voice. This is the second time that my ex-wife has caused me such heartbreak.
Listen, Freck,
sorry.
mate.
She wasn't even here.
All right, listen, you know what? I can't take this anymore. Freck, mate. It's not your ex-wife, mate. I'm sure. I want to let it down to you easy now. This is just some old bum.
It's an old bum.
No, not like that.
Well, I do have an old bum.
Well,
Yes,
yeah,
you
but,
just confirmed he's got an old bum.
Freck, listen here. Like,
Hey,
it's not your ex-wife.
Do you know where Poppy Apple Blossom might be? / do you know the quickest way to get to The bottom?
Am I?
Not yours.
Well, darling, I don't kiss and tell on the first date, but I might. No, but seriously, look, just let me go, and I'm sure I can tell you where Poppy, this seedy blossom person, is.
Do you know where my ex-wife is? Where my ex-wife is?
What did she do to get arrested?
Jazz.
Well, there may be a flaw for jazz conformists, and, well, you know, I wouldn't be privy to tell you both things, so you have to choose.
Can Sive just sort of step off to the side and sort of cover her mouth a wee bit and go, why did you want me to free him? Yeah, sorry, what was it?
Who are you talking to just
Oh,
there?
no, I'm just thinking.
Make a either sleight of hand or make a deception check.
Okay.
That is because either you're skillfully trying to hide yourself to say it, or because you want to deceive him.
Because I've got the gloves of thievery, which
Oh,
give me a
fuck.
+5 to sleight of hand. I've got 25.
Yeah, of course you have. Just sort of like you just hear in the back of your head.
Cool. Okay.
Maybe
Do you want to
it is my ex-wife.
Yeah, maybe. Right, listen, I think it might just be an old bum, to be honest. I think we should probably just...
If you let me go,
I think we should let him go.
I'll tell you where. Your Papa Seed apple blossom, hillbilly jeans to the fur rock. A whole girl looking at her.
See? He's a bard like me!
What is happening?
He makes a compelling argument.
Yeah.
Do you wish to let him go?
Yes.
Is the question.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
I'm going to disagree because identity theft is a crime.
Okay,
I
but
never-
we really need
I
to...
merely said I could be. You made a choice. But,
He's not wrong.
yeah, well, you know, that's me.
I'm just gonna tug on the beard again and say, tell us where he is. I've had enough of this.
Right. He's on the middle floor.
The middle?
At the far left where there's a fire. You'll find him.
Can I do a check to see if he's lying?
You absolutely can do an insight check to perceive, as you say, whether he's telling the truth or not to you. You can make it with advantage because you're holding his beard.
That's what we like to
And
hear.
you look imposing.
16.
Yeah, sure. He is, in this moment, it's fight or flight for him. And, yeah, he's telling the truth.
Right, I'm just gonna, as I'm holding the beard, I'm just going to take out my, what's the name of the sword again? The Forge Ember sword, and I'm just going to light it, whisper in my command word, and I'm just going to cut the beard off.
Not my beard.
And then I'm just going to essentially just like pull him out of the cell and then just go, on your way.
But on the other hand, a free haircut. Who knows what was good about it? Who doesn't?
Listen, mate, the one thing I will say to you, if you really want to cause some trouble, all right, there's this tavern. You should go check it out, okay? Get in there. Barman, he's a real dick.
You see
Thought he
his
was quite
face light up.
Go after it, mate. In fact, what I think you should do is you should go back out onto the rooftop there, and you should try and just jump off and see what happens. You should be all right.
Oh, Anthony will certainly cause chaos for you, sir. And he boops you on the nose and off he will go.
And I'm just going to tap him on his old bum. Right then,
Sensual. And off he goes.
let's get to that middle floor then.
Yeah. Sorry, Thrick. But...
It's all right. I'm sure this will have no consequences later down the line.
yeah.
So, you want to go to the middle floor?
Yes, please.
Great. Middle floor we are. You come down and you come to the set of stairs. You go down the stairs. Someone roll me a perception check.
Are you very perceptive?
I'm a wee bit perceptive,
This is
yeah.
to check-
Actually, I'm not. I'm not.
Threk, I think that you should. You are the
Threk,
best.
go on.
After all.
Go on, Thrick.
Let's make it a...
Threk is going to look around. He's going to sniff the air. He's going to roll a 12.
Lovely. Carry on.
All right.
Okay. Is it all good, Thrick?
You know, as far as I'm aware, this is an ordinary middle floor.
Perfect.
So, So yeah, let's. The Threk is going to step out onto the middle floor.
He said it was the far left beside the fire.
The far left. Okay.
Yeah, let's go there.
Boom.
Oh.
Very nice.
Let's go to the
So
far
when you
left.
go down, again, roll perception checks. Your eyes are starting to sort of come to the light and get used to it. So this should be a lower roll. DC.
6.
6, you're fucked.
Yeah, great.
11.
11, yes,
Just
you're
going
fine.
down.
That's a cheeky natural 20.
Natural 20.
Finally. Finally.
As you come down, are you leading the group, by the way? Or
Goes without saying I'm leading the group.
of course
Come
you
on
are.
now, yeah.
And because you've still got your sword on, it just illuminates the entire prison floor. And you see cells, you see the shadows cascaded through the bars on the shadow walls. You see pens down here. There are what seem like creatures. You don't know. You can decide to roll a perception check if you wish to try and find what they are, but you see heaps of things in the pens.
In there. They're locked away.
Yes, but they are specifically pens. So they're not like the other cells, which are stone and iron bars with iron gates. These are wooden pens, sturdy wooden pens, but wooden pens.
I'm going to walk past him and I'm going to keep my sword away from the wooden pens.
Okay, so do you walk down the base all the way, or do you cut into sort of the little cove and the corridor that's there?
Let's say... Oh, so we've come down from there, haven't we? I'm going to go to the right there, so go through the cove. Fair enough. It wasn't used in the first act, so I'm going to allow it. I'm just going to go over to the wooden pens, and I'm just going to set them on fire.
You're going to set the wood. Yes, sure, you can.
I'm going to make...
You can do whatever you want to do.
I've heard something in the pens, and I thought to myself,
Right.
You know what? This could be a bit of good sporting fun.
Good
And I thought I'm going to get my sword out, and I'm going to make an
sporting
attack roll on the wall.
So as you come up and you go to make this attack, you see these two heaps of flesh, dog faces, lift up in either pen. Their eyes light up, catching the fire. They're dire wolves.
Oh.
They start growling.
Well, I'm going to continue with what I said. I'm going to set fire to the pens.
Okay, you can put your you can put your sword next to it and set them alight that way, or you can smash through. You can weaken the pen and try and set it on fire.
I'm going to hold it up because I don't want to. I want them to burn alive.
This is when you fucking should have played the fucking musical thing, all right? Because he's gonna... The RSPCA, that one. I nearly said D. I nearly said D for dogs, but it's A for animals. Come on, guys.
Listen,
They're gonna have us. We're not gonna get sponsored by
I'm
them
an agent
now.
of chaos. And I'm just going,
Yeah, sure. You can put it next to it.
Yep.
It might take some time to catch. These are well-worn... You know, they're heavy wood.
Well, right, as soon as I can
And
see
you
some
hear
embers,
a bell. Ding, ding.
Do we see this? Do we see what he's doing?
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, he's like openly doing it. Sure.
I'd like to have a word with you.
Yeah, they're just wee wolves, Frankie.
Can,
Well, they're quite fucking big wolves, to be honest with you.
can you all make stealth checks with
Yeah.
disadvantage, seeing as
Oh.
you didn't stealth in, you started shouting, the dogs started growling, you're trying to do a heist stealthily, but
Yeah, I've got a natural one.
fuck.
Yeah.
So a natural one means no matter what, you are fucked at whatever you have decided to do. Okay? If you get a natural 20, automatic success, generally speaking. Natural 1, chances are something terrible will happen.
Sorry, guys, I'm dead.
I mean, the other
on,
two, you
Frank,
can tell
after
me
you,
what
what
you
did you
rolled.
get?
I mean, that was a 12.
Mine was a 9.
Yeah. So you just hear from the opposite side of here.
Hey! What you doing?
Can I just pull out my
Are you
cross?
part of the Magpies?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
My name's Poppy.
Oh.
I'm Poppy. Can you get me out?
Oh.
Wait,
Poppy Apple Blossom.
Wait,
No, no.
That's me.
He's not wrong.
Look, you were told to go to the bell tower.
Yes.
Aye.
Yes.
And you were told to say, we'd like to see where the birds nest.
Yes.
Yes.
If I wasn't Poppy,
Yeah.
how the fuck would I know that?
Oh, actually, I want to know how would you know that considering you're in prison, mate?
Because I'm part of the fucking Magpies.
So you were privy to your own escape plan whilst you were out of prison. Nothing gets past Frankie no half.
Is it not just like their wee insane? Like everybody has an insane.
You never understood how organisations have contingency plans. Should someone decide to be captured, I did not decide, I just want to disclose that. Some people might allege it, but I did not. And now I'm here, and I'm a bit fucked off. I mean, you see this guy, he has shaggy black hair, he's got a beard, he's got once white shirt and ruined brown trousers. And he has a glint of gold brown in his eyes.
Right, well, I'm going to ask you the same question I asked the last Poppy Applebottom. Do you like jazz?
It's very important.
I fucking hate jazz, especially the free-form kind.
I actually trust this guy implicit.
Oh, funny that, ain't it? Yeah.
By the way, nice teddy bear.
Oh.
Now, come on, guys. They won't last much longer out there. They'll get bored, these bastards.
Frack,
Right.
it's up to you, mate. I'm leaving this up to you because I'm busy here burning wolves.
Yeah,
Wow.
What's your opinion on burning the dogs?
I wouldn't.
Yeah. See, aren't they just wee
It seems
wolves?
quite cruel, to
Yeah.
be fair. And considering, sort of for the magpies, which, whilst that might be a bird, it does stand for the many against gross power, which some would say this as, inequality against dogs and exploiting society. You're potentially exploiting dogs for a laugh.
Yeah.
Listen, mate. I heard some chime go off in my head, and I just felt like it was necessary to do the exact opposite of what I was particularly doing in that moment.
He takes a good whiff of you.
Oh.
Please, just fucking hurry up, guys.
Right, let's go. Okay, guys, I think you need to leave the wee pens. I'm sorry to say that, but we need to get him out of here.
How about you free the dogs, I'll free the guy.
Okay, fine. Okay, actually, fuck the dogs.
To the guy!
The dogs didn't die, but they didn't get out. That's balance.
Let's just get him out, all right? One of you, do you want me to kick it down, or do one of you want to
Can
try?
we not just try the wee handle, Frankie? Are you opposed to this?
I didn't realise the doors had handles. I just used my foot.
Well, you learn something new every day. Every day's a screwing day.
All right,
Let's just try the wee. Can we try the door?
Sure.
To leave, please.
It actually opens. You do notice, however, there are shackles on his hands, and the irons go up into the roof.
All right, listen, I'll
Right.
kick him off.
No, don't forget I have the gloves of thievery, which give me a +5. Can I try and?
Of course you can.
Great, thank you so
I
much.
don't know why he's saying that.
Oh, that's fine. I got a natural 20.
We need a little sound there,
Chloe's
something like
first
that.
natural trend.
Elliot, note
Natural
it down.
20. How exciting. 20. Yeah.
Natural 20, brilliant, auto success. Describe how you do this amazing feat.
Perfect. The power of my gloves. I go, don't you worry, we're going to get you out of here. And I just pull out my other wee thieves toolkit, and I see it connecting to the roof, and I just go, actually, we need to get these off you. I just turn it, pull them apart with both my hands, and just chuck them behind me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, thanks,
Beautiful.
guys.
Yeah, woo!
Thanks, yeah.
The gloves seem to guide your hands. They drop, as you say, the tool, and they just find their way in the crevice, and somehow the magic, the arcana from it just bends the metal, shifts the metal, and they just... and suddenly... and they go into the roof.
That was a bit swish, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks.
Are you ready to get out?
Right, let's go.
Let's
Can
go.
you walk?
Aye.
All right.
And as
He
you...
has been walking this whole time, but
he has?
have you?
Oh, aye.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'm not... I've got no leg problems. That's
Okay,
fine.
It's an important
And-
question to ask.
As you come out and you start walking down here,
Yes.
somebody leaves the room. Got to. Anyway, you're walking down here and suddenly the dogs, and from behind you in the last pen, this huge piece of flesh made of different body parts sewn together, oozing pus, oozing blood, one eye different to the other, one ear higher up on its head, the other slightly dropped down, its jaw.
Is that your ex-wife?
You know, very difficult to tell the difference.
Yes, I thought so. Yeah.
It starts to press against the pen, and its stitches unravel and go around it as it starts passing through the pen to get to you. I'd like you all to roll initiative.
See what you're.
Oh, 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
20.
lovely.
Not natural.
Oh,
I know.
yay!
The collective wave of disappointment.
You get used to it, kid.
Frankie, what are you sitting at?
You wouldn't believe this, but actually also a dirty 20.
On point.
Yeah, what's your dex, if you don't mind me asking, out of the two of you? That'll determine who goes higher.
16.
14.
Lovely. The 16 will go first. Sorry,
Absolutely.
as I do things.
Can I make a check to see if I know what this thing is?
Absolutely. You can make nature or survival because you were once a hunter of monsters and your gang, you remember them fondly, though they are now dead.
This is very true.
Make it with advantage because you are used to fighting monsters.
You're a kind DM, a good DM. It didn't help. 7.
Okay. Yeah, you've got no idea. Unfortunately.
It's a shame that. Well,
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna slash it to pieces anyway.
Okay, so first up we have, yes, you have the higher dex, don't you?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to rage!
Brilliant.
As a bonus action, I go crazy. I don't feel pain, and I do +2 damage, but I do need to attack on every turn.
Every turn.
So I look
know why
at
I
this
sang it.
creature, and I am going to attack with my great axe.
Lovely. You swing it round.
Let's go, Teddy! That is what is this? It's got a beer mug.
Roll it again. That's I didn't. That's what? Roll
Wait, is that the natural 20?
That is a natural 20!
No way.
That's a
I've
little
used this,
bit.
guys. That's
So-
amazing.
That's
You
incredible.
and actually, oh yeah, that's actually a Barbarians dice
real?
set as well. To be fair,
There
so you swing in with this axe, okay? You cleave it in the neck. You're thinking this is fucking great, and you pull the axe back, and there is not a mark.
Oh.
Oh,
It's had its vaccinations against physical damage.
You could say that. In this moment, I'll let you, Sive, have a quick either Arcana check or a History check.
Okay. Lovely. Super excited.
This is weirdly your patron is potentially pumping in some knowledge that you did not have prior.
Okay, 16.
Yeah, you know this to be a flesh golem.
A flesh girl.
A flesh golem. It is a
golem.
creature that is created from multiple bodies of other people. It is created by a necromancer, a wizard who has ill intention. Yeah, I mean, these things are not to be fucked with. And because you got over a 15, I will give you that you know it has immunities to non-magical damage.
Okay.
I only do non-magical damage.
you picked the wrong class today, buddy.
Great.
So, Next up, we have Frankie.
All right, well, I have my forge ember still alight currently.
Of course you do.
However, it is technically a bonus action to be able for it to be on fire. Would you
You
prefer?
pre-lit it and kept it on as far as I'm concerned.
You're a kind DM. In that case, I'm going to. I've lifted it up now from the pen of the howling dogs that are burning to death. I point it at the creature, and again, I just point with my other hand.
Sure.
As is the way. And I'm just going to slash at it.
Absolutely. Make an attack roll.
Thank you very much. That's. So because it's a bonus action for the sword.
Yeah, which you don't have to worry about because you've already done it. It was already lit.
Yeah, but what would you give me for the sword in terms of a plus AC?
Oh, it's just
damage?
a normal longsword. So
Okay.
it's magical, but it hasn't got a plus to hitting or anything like that.
Should we say? Okay, so it's just standard as it is.
Yeah,
There's
so it
no
would be
plus.
whatever your strength is. And then
Okay.
the damage for a longsword is if you're holding it in one hand, 1d8. If you're doing versatile, it's 1d10.
Okay, in that case, if it's I'm holding it with one hand, so that would be a 12 to hit.
Lovely. That hits.
Brilliant. Okay, that means then
Roll
I
your
can
damage,
roll
1d8 of slashing. Because it's a magical item, it will count. And then you
Extra
have
2d6 damage to any target that it hits.
Fire
So I'm just going to borrow that from you. Thank you very much. That is 6 points of fire damage.
and also the 1d8 of the normal sword. So this is in...
And then also another 4 on top of that as well.
So 10. Lovely.
Right.
Great.
Yeah, I'm just going to take a slash at it and say, your ex-wife is ugly.
There you go.
And I'll end my turn then.
Okay. The prisoner is up next. He will look at it and go, I'm not sure. That's not his accent. I'm not sure you can win this fight. I can take it on. Run. I'll get out now. Go on, save yourselves.
It's tempting, to be fair, isn't it? I mean, look at that thing. Should we just leave?
Oh, I mean, it kind of defeats the objective of the last hour and a bit.
Thank you, Threg. I agree with you.
All right, fine. No, we're going to fight it.
I think I've got a plan. It's really dumb.
We'll hear it.
Yeah, woo, let's hear it. All right, yeah.
It's also really saddening to me.
There we go.
It's immune to non-magical damage. It might not be immune to teddies.
Oh.
Not flaming teddies, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We might be able to distract it by throwing Teddy across
Oh,
the
fucking
floor.
absolutely, you can do that.
Yeah.
Are you sure, mate, that you want to?
No, I'm not sure. I love Teddy.
That you really want to give up your precious Teddy?
I don't really want to give up at all, no. But
Look. If you sacrifice your teddy,
I'd like it.
I can give you a surprise. Not that type of surprise. Are you with me?
Brother!
He clasps your hand and he rakes his now claws against his chest as his face begins to extend and his body begins to grow. And he becomes a werebear. And he is this huge, to you, huge moving teddy bear.
Cool.
Oh.
Use your teddy. And we get out of here.
I would, but it's not my turn. It's Simon's turn first.
No, it's his turn. It's his turn. It's his turn.
My
now.
turn,
It's your
and
turn.
then- Well, give me
You're
your
letting
teddy.
me. Yeah, okay, sure.
You can do it.
He takes the teddy and
Bye-bye, Teddy.
he throws it at the flesh golem. And a bit like in Hot Fuzz, if we've all seen Hot Fuzz, when the big guy gets the teddy and he just looks at it. Ooh. Ooh. You have a moment. You have a window of time that you didn't know you could gain, but you've got it.
Guys, run!
Oh,
And he sprints.
All right.
And you leg it? You all leg it, yeah?
Yeah.
And as you're shouting, run, and you go and you run up the stairs all the way and you run, you come past the top floor. But you decide to run out here as the door you see. And from here you hear, Frick! Frick, is that you? Frick! I'm sorry for dancing to freeform jazz. I'll never do it again. Well, I might, but I might pretend better. But that doesn't matter. Can you get me out, sweet cheeks?
Do you mean to tell me you are Apple Blossom Poppy Seeds the Third?
Yes.
No, I've heard that one before. Let's go.
Yeah, you have. I'm gonna go over to the bars and I'm gonna kick him down.
You're gonna okay? Yeah. Roll a kick.
Yep.
Attack roll.
That is a 23.
Yeah, you know half barrel hinges, mate. Innit? Do you know what I mean? He
kick him
goes,
down.
he's seen it, and then bang.
Kick it down, and I'm just gonna go. Listen, love. If he doesn't want you, then I will. I'm gonna pull her out.
I'll do anything to get out of here.
Anything? I'll take it. Let's get out of here.
You get to the side here. You have seen the carnage before you as there is fighting, there is fire. Someone's got a French flag doing this on the barricade, waving it. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Sorry. What do you do?
We will just. So I'm assuming Poppy Apple Blossom is beside us.
Yes.
Which one?
Oh, both of them.
Right.
Yeah.
They are both there.
And is he still the werebear?
He is still a werebear.
Okay. We'll try and make our way through the crowd.
Wait, we're on top. We're at the very
You're
top
on
of
the
the building.
top. You're still on the top floor. You haven't got down.
Oh, goodness me, it's a wee bit high up here.
I am. Oh no, not again. I am going to pick up. I'm just gonna say your ex-wife to make it clear.
Yes.
I'm going to pick up your ex-wife with my two burly arms, hold her, and then I'm going to say, "Don't worry, love, I've got you." And I'm going to try and kind of just walk along the rope that we've already connected.
Okay,
to
yeah. You
buildings.
can roll a acrobatics or athletics check. As you're doing this, you have a little twinge in your head.
Yes.
Your patron is kind,
Lovely.
and we're running out of time.
Yeah.
And you remember you were given something that might help you in this moment. Your hand is twinged towards,
Guys.
but we shall go to the daring Frankie.
I rolled a 10. However, I'm going to use my inspiration from earlier on to re-roll it.
Absolutely,
in the
that's what it's
to-
there for, son. It's worse. It's worse.
It was an 8. It was wasted
Right.
inspiration, but it was 8.
So you slip, and you fall.
Can I try and grab onto the rope as I fall? Come on, it wasn't a 1.
You're either holding the ex-wife or you're holding the rope.
I want you to envisage, okay, I've got one hand on the rope, one hand on the ex-wife.
Yeah.
Can
All
I
right.
quickly see them fall and go, it's okay, guys, because I actually think that we have a savior, and I'm gonna throw my hand out and I'm gonna cast Featherfall, but my voice is gonna go a bit weird, and I'm gonna go Featherfall and cast it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And from this, you don't know how it happens, but your voice and the scroll burns bright purpley red. And as the ashes scurry around, turning into feathers as they go around you and Threk, and also the ex-wife, and also Frankie and Poppy. OG Poppy.
OJ.
OG Poppy.
Yeah.
And you now have a minute to jump down. You can fall should you wish, and you should be fine.
All right.
You've never been featherfalled, by the way, before, so I don't know how you feel about that.
Okay, in my mind, I've just kind of seen this random, like, purple smoke go around me, whatever, all these feathers, and I don't know what's just happened, so I keep holding on, because I don't know, and as my fingers just kind of one by one start to slip, And initially I start going, no! Oh, it's all right. Pick her up, I land, and I just look at her, gaze into her eyes and say, I love freeform jazz.
So do I. But are you freeform enough?
More than him. What are you guys doing? Tell me.
Can I hear you?
No, he's down on the floor.
Oh, okay,
You still
fine.
up there. You guys need to jump.
Can you please carry me down because I can't do it?
Wait, are we also featherfall, or do we need?
Yeah,
to
you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
featherfall
okay,
on you. You
okay.
feel lighter than you've ever felt before.
Oh, well then, wonderful.
Please, I just can't do it.
Okay, in that case,
I'm gonna be sick.
I am going to re-add scythe to my inventory,
Yeah.
Okay?
and then I'm also going to.
As a belt, does she click clack?
Yeah. Straight with the utility.
Yeah,
belt.
of course.
Yeah. No, sorry, she is the utility now.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to, as a cape, I am going to equip the werebear.
In my mind,
And then,
you'd be encumbered by something like that.
But it's okay, because all I have to do is
I love the rule of cool. And a werebear cape is fucking class. So,
pretty cool.
yeah, I mean, it's heavy. Don't get me wrong. You yourself actually may sustain a little bit of damage because this is a lot of weight. And I mean, Poppy's going,
You don't need to do that. That's fine. I can jump like.
But see, here is my master plan. I am going to turn over as we fall to fall on top of the werebear. Because werebears in the rules do not take normal bludgeoning damage, which fall
they've
damage counts as.
reduced. But you know the rules well. I'll give you that. It's halved when in their form. So yeah, you jump. You twist majestically. Fucking hell. I nearly fell off my seat. You in the air, you shift, and yeah. And there is a cloud of dust. Semi-little crater. He takes... It's about 3d8 damage. Fuck my life. Yeah, he takes 13 points halved. We'll call it 6. He takes 6.
Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the first werebear parachute drop.
Unreal.
As you drop, you see the guards turn towards you. You have to run. You know there's no way you can deal with this. You need to run. Do you start running?
Yep.
Yeah.
Great. Off you go. Right? Poppy goes a completely different way. You don't see them.
Which one?
Not the ex-wife.
OG.
Poppy. He's
God.
like,
OG
I'm out of
Poppy.
here. He didn't like jail. Not many people do.
Yeah.
I'm going to shout, Teddy number 2, as he runs.
Heck. Love you.
You now, I would say, all of you make stealth checks for me with advantage because of the issues going on. You may want to bardic inspo. you may
Yes,
not.
I will give both of you bardic inspiration, which means you,
You
get an
can do
extra
it once.
D6.
Thank you.
Oh, I can do it
D6.
once.
You can only do it
I'll
on one
give
person at one time.
Greg Bardic inspiration.
Which is a D6 at this level.
Yeah, D6.
25 for me.
Class. Off you scoot.
16.
16. Off you scoot.
20, not natural.
Woo, yeah. You walk, dive. You don't know how you know Honey Hove so well, or if it's just the sheer panic of wanting to get away. But you dip, dive, duck, dodge, dip, dive, duck, dip, dive, duck, dodge.
5 Ds, of course.
Through the streets.
Of course.
And out of nowhere, a hand grabs you and pulls you into the shadows. A hood is pulled back. The blonde hair and blue eyes of Jive Dancer.
Jive like so.
Hello. You did remarkably well, didn't
Oh,
you?
thank you.
Well, when you send professionals to do a job, they get the job done.
Absolutely.
It was not without casualty.
Oh no. Who? Oh dear threat. Come, darling, come.
Like a small child, I'm going to collapse into a weeping mass into her arms.
She goes to you and takes him out and goes, Frankie, Side, this is for you. a present.
Great.
Do you take it?
Yeah.
Takes that what, sorry?
Takes out a gift.
Oh.
It looks like a book.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not one for reading, but on this occasion, I'll tell you what I can.
You see on the front it says, The Diary of the Jolly Todger.
Great.
Do you open it?
Yeah, we'll give it a wee
I think
read.
so, yeah.
You open it. And you're both sucked in. And that is where we shall leave tonight's session of It's Your Role. Come on, guys.
Guys, come on, that ribs. Come on round, buddy. Come on round. Yeah, mate, go on. Thank you.
And for the guest, Guys, you have been wonderful, but we have a few more favours to ask for you. Number one, as you're leaving here tonight, I know you'll be like, oh my God, they were all great, it was brilliant. But could you go on to your social medias, find at It's Your Role Show and follow us, like us, all of that jazz. It's the best way to find out what we're doing. We've got some exciting things coming up. We're not just staying in London, guys. We're going on our fucking travels.
Whoa.
But you're only going to find out if you look there, because I'm not giving you it all. Okay, so like us, subscribe us, rub us up and down. No, don't do that.
But guys, thank you so much for coming, and who knows, maybe next time it could be
Your role.